Aries, someone is obsessed, okay, with uncovering a hidden truth. The truth is what I'm getting when it comes to you. This could be a truth, a hidden truth that you are discovering or trying to discover about yourself. Just take it how it resonates, but I'm just getting thoughts. All right, just what is driving in your intentions in particular. What, why, how. You know what I'm saying? It's giving a level of someone questioning your emotional strength, your emotional stability is what I'm getting here. Emotional state. But let's get into the read. Let's see what messages come out for you in the spread. We are still Sun in Scorpio, Moon in Virgo. Okay? Heavy on the Mercury retrograde. All right. Thank you guys for joining me, Aries the Emperor here, back with another general reading. For all of my Aries collective cross watchers, you are always welcome. To everyone you know, do not force any of my readings if they do not resonate, okay? Just take what does, leave what does not. This is tarot. All right, and gender is fluid. And I have been on TikTok a little bit, and welcome to those of you who are joining us from TikTok. All right, welcome our newcomers to the community, Aries. All right. If you'd like to connect with me, all of my information is in the description box located down below. I am running a special, all of my personal readings as well as candles, natural soaps and oils. Okay, 33% off across the board. So yeah, I'll leave the link down below if you'd like to connect with me. If you'd like to donate to the channel, that link is down below, PayPal or Cash App. It is not required, but greatly appreciated, okay? All right, let's see. What type of obsessive energy do you have? And what type of truth is someone trying to uncover when it comes to you? Like, what is the connection in that? And what is just the focus on you in general, Aries? And that one flew off the table. Let's reshuffle. So someone could feel, and this could go beyond just marrying for money. Somebody could feel like you live life strategically, like when it comes down to your relationships. Like you may be somebody who only aligns yourself with people who are doing just as well as you or as on your level or higher. You know what I'm saying? Like you only open up your conversation and your real self to energies that you feel you can really align with and go the distance with, whether that's next month, next year, or that sort of energy. You are moving out of a state, or you're not in a state of the one night stand energy, the one and done. It's you may still be carrying the you only live once type of energy, but it has rules, it has boundaries, and you have hit a level in life where even if these are simple rules and simple boundaries, like these are still ones that you have obtained and mastered in life, and others are still struggling, haven't even had the nerve to pick themselves up to even face or look at the board to see what it is that they may need to work on themselves to get to such a level in life. You know what I mean? So people could say you only date people that can reciprocate. You may be a woman that does well, so you want a man that's on the same level because you like to spoil your man. So you want somebody that can equally spoil you. Aries women has that type of energy. I'm trying to see what other type of woman. Virgo women can match that energy. Leo women can match that type of energy. That sort of thing here. But you, and vice versa with my masculine, my divine masculines out there. You could be someone, you're just tired of being the captain, save a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Bring something with you to, the kitchen, the table, the whatever. That's fair. Everybody has their dream, whatever, or at least something that's practical along the lines, is something about somebody that they're not settling for, somebody that, at least that's why you call it an equal or better, right? And so there's no fault in that. If that is a truth that someone is trying to uncover, I feel like that's not something that you would hide, because you're not someone who is distasteful. You're not someone who is tacky. You're not someone who is flamboyant, that somebody that overdoes it. Your taste comes across as it should, and that's an exquisite level, and just like this lady, I don't know, this is like an Indian culture, but, she looks very royal, she looks very important. And it looks like this is just whatever high traditional garb, wardrobe, duds, ensemble, you know what I'm saying here, that a person would wear, of such a lineage. That's the energy that you give, and you can't just be out here taking all these nasty, dirty offers. Maybe people feel like you were once like a slum type of energy, you know what I mean? Or you didn't take care of yourself very well, and now all of a sudden, you feel like you can pick and choose and, say who's clean and who's dirty. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to touching your body, yeah, you can. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to pick up something you can't get rid of or give back. You know what I mean? That sort of thing. So whether this is sexual, you could be somebody that, you have rules. You're not going to sleep with them until after your 3-month rule, like Joan Clayton type thing here, or just you're somebody that you are dating to marry type energy. These could be things that people are figuring out about you, and that they need to figure out about you if this is something that I'm hitting on. You know what I'm saying here? And that goes the same way with men. You don't have to give yourselves up. You don't have to take abusive behavior, towards a woman because she has accomplished this or she feels that. If she's not respecting you, okay, hello. Need I say more? All right, let's keep going. And if they confused about it, then tell them Aretha Franklin made a song, okay? Very popular, very famous, Aries. It's called RESPECT. Find out what it means to me, okay? Suck it to me, suck it to me, suck it to me, suck it to me. Happy Friday to y'all, my bad. Romantic love affair. People want to know what it's like to be with you. If you're in a relationship, I feel like you don't give too much. You're a private person, but you're not hiding anything. People want you to hide things, and that's just not something that's in your nature. You know what I mean? Is you know how to do things and do it on a grown person's level. It's I can't think of the word that I'm looking for. That's like the perfect word to use for it, but it'll come to me in a second. But you're not a kiss and teller. You know what I mean? Your love, I feel like, kind of displays itself. It's just the way you handle things, you handle people. I feel like people can really tell. You could be an energy where someone is lusting after you and would like to have a love affair type of situation with you, and even though they may have a spouse or a girlfriend, a partner, or somebody that they're committing to getting to know or whatever. It's I feel like people take things from you as well. This may be unhidden truths that I'm uncovering about others in your energy, because I'm starting to feel them. I'm starting to feel them. This could be people as well. Like I said, that are wanting some, like I said here, whether they single or in a relationship. These are people who are lusting after you. These are people that want you to know that they want something hidden with you, or people want to know about you sexually. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. So this could be something that you already know. And I feel like people look for some of the same qualities in you. That's what they look for in their partners, whether you're masculine or you're feminine here watching. Yeah, you hit the spot. I'm talking about jackpot, all the spots, G spots. You're a win. You know, I mean, after the fact, after it's said and done, when the scores are tallied up, you are a winning energy. And that is something that people are uncovering. Shocking, but uncovering. Like you have inherited something that is maybe down that line, far, far down that line, that may have skipped a generation and landed directly onto you. Because it's something very unexpected with you. You know, some of you guys could be receiving unexpected money here to come to. All right, we have kissing ass. People are finding out you don't do that, do you? No. All right, and you really don't take well to people who try and do it to you. You know what I'm saying? You don't need, like, people really, really feel like they need this sense of belonging. You know what I'm saying? Feel like you belong to yourself. Feel like you connected to that first before you jump out there and feel the need to want to latch on to somebody else like they're the host and you're the parasite. Type energy here is the vibe that you give people. You tell people, you give them the kiss my ass vibe. You know what I'm saying here? So that might be a reason why you wonder why people act weird around you, why they're scared to say certain things or approach you. You may have to say something first. It's because they may be an icebreaker in any other situation, but when your energy enters into the room, into the building, then I mean everything else kind of disintegrates. You know what I'm saying? Just like when fire comes in and it just melts things away. It changes the temperature in the room, and that's very well. You know, it's just like what they be saying. Yeah, you talk all that shit online, but when I catch you in person, is when I see you in person, is you shaking my hand like best friends. You know, you give off that type of energy here. People don't expect to see you. They don't expect to run into you. That's what it is. People are uncovering that, yeah, you better watch what you say. You better be a little bit more careful than that. All right, let's find a good deck to use to get into this spread, shall we? We're going to use a little Modern Witch, one of my favorite decks. I love the really colorful, like characteristic decks, but sometimes they go a little too far when they be trying to remix the pentacles and the swords and calling them scepters and all this other shit. Like, come on now. That's when I start getting lost and I have to go back to my traditional deck where I know I'm tapping in, honey, like the Emperor does. All right, messages for Aries, Spirit. And you guys, be sure to shop Rose Forever. All right, I've got two, not one, but two of their delicate roses here. I wanted to say dozen, but I feel like they're a little bit more than that. I've got a pink bouquet here. As of right now, for my collective, you will receive a discount, 20% off if you use the discount code AriesBF. And then starting today, November 14th, their Black Friday, early Black Friday sales start. You'll receive an additional $20 off of your bouquet. All right, they're different colors, different sizes to your liking, but very beautiful. You don't have to water them. They're made from, or they were created and made from volcanic ash in Ecuador. So very beautiful, great energy to have. And I'm going to keep these here just for the collective, for us, because I feel like white, well, I don't feel like white is a sign of purity, and it is a sign of clarity as well, okay? And clearing the energy. So let's get into it and see what messages clear the throat chakra. Spirit, I ask that you protect me as I channel for the Aries collective. But I'll leave Rose Forever's link in the comments, not the comment section, but the description box down below. Just click the arrow below this reading and you'll see everything. Okay, the website to shop for the sale, for the roses, and Cash App regarding donations, and PayPal and Cash App. I try to put everything in one place because I get so many questions, individual questions regarding these announcements. So my apologies if it feels like I have so many. Okay, so let's jump into the read and see what messages. All right, what is being uncovered? Who and what and why? Is there a need to uncover anything when it comes to Aries spirit? All right, somebody's just not at peace. You know what I mean? Is you find a way, yeah, you go through things and you find your way out of them, or at least you find some way to cope, some type of peace mechanism, just some way to get you to another way. And it's not a way to cheat, it's not a way to rob or steal. You know what I mean? And it's always, more than likely not an easy route out for you, Aries, because a lot of times y'all go through some really heavy shit in life. So when you win, I mean, it's monumental. And that's, why I'm going to, whether was an Aries or not, I respect this sign, you know what I mean? And that's why I root so hard, because you are the true definition of the underdog, someone with nothing and can take the world, obtain it in their hands, and have everything and still not take it for granted, and still not abuse it. People are uncovering these things, and figuring out that these are very important parts of life. They are the things that make up the fundamentals here. These are the things, you really wondering why you're losing sleep at night. And I feel like people are, you're helping uncover or unveil some of these things. It's just like being in a dark room and avoiding contact with people, avoiding sunlight, and someone comes in and just rips the entire curtain back and exposes everything, and the light burns like you're a vampire or they're a vampire or something. It's that's an energy I feel like you're giving people, and some people do need to feel that. They've been out here terrorizing and demonizing long enough. You know what I'm saying? So as we see now, a lot of people's numbers and have been called. A lot of people's cards are being pulled here, and you are in the game, you are in the racing of the energies of pulling that, and people are now starting to gain clarity in that. Ooh, and the Hanged Man it just tried to flip out and come out. So yeah, confirmation. I'll take it. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, justice. Can't make this up. Can't make this up if I tried. The law of karma has stepped in the courtroom, Spirit. Okay? Unexpected that you are delivering spiritual justice. That is an unveiling. That is an unexpected unveiling here. Temperance, earth angel energy here, and you're doing it. People are, like I said, like questioning your emotional state. Is your emotional strength, like your calmness, you know what I mean? It's like you're really reading something is what people are getting here, and they're uncovering that the voices in their head, where they're being pulled and called to, and the things that they ignored as far as intuition maybe, as people are feeling like, man, I may have messed up something in my life, or an opportunity in my life, hating on a situation that somebody else had going on, or a blessing that they finally, tapped into and manifested for themselves here, and are now content. You know what I mean? It's people question when people are really in peace, and when people are really chaotic, they celebrate it. You have figured things out. You are figuring things out. There is no peace in chaos. You know what I mean here? Even though your energy may display it to others on the outside, that's not at all what you are about. And that is, something that people, like I said, have had to go back and reconfigure themselves in their own awakening, and unveiling that within themselves, unveiling something about you. Higher being type energy is what they getting off of you, Aries. Thank you. High Priestess. Thank you. Star quality, star energy. Thank you. Given from God, Spirit, the divine themselves. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not going to make this read very long today, y'all, because y'all know my situation yesterday, so I got a lot I'm trying to catch up on and get back to, so. But I am great. I am in great spirits. Thank you to all of you guys who have checked on me. Ooh, there it is. Someone is obsessed with revealing, uncovering some type of hidden truth about you. And here's the devil. Confirmation of truth. Uncovering some type of truth about you, and the sword of truth comes out. The Two of Pentacles, a broke Capricorn possibly. Or someone with Capricorn placements. A broken Capricorn spiritually rubbing two nickels together somewhere. We have Aquarius energy. I mean, the devil card is Capricorn energy as well. Somebody's mad because their dirty works. Your light has uncovered their dirty works. Your truth. You're not even in the same neighborhood with this individual. Let's just say you're not even sharing the same energy or the same air. You're not even breathing in none of this, right? You know what I'm saying? But something somewhere in the ethers are delivering this type of energy here. The waves, the solar flares, the storms, the magnetic fields, all the energy that we're experiencing right now is delivering this shit first class. Oh, you out here giving out dirty offers? Well, let me put you on the front of the newspaper then, is what Spirit is handing out through you to someone else. You want to uncover something? Yeah, okay. I got the perfect idea. Okay? I got the perfect specimen. And it's whoever this is. Okay? Go clean out your own closet before you come over here trying to dig through mine. Aries energy. Even though this Gemini energy, but still. This could be a Gemini you got somewhere in they feels. People want to play mind games until they get fucking lost in their own mind games. Magician. And you the one to bring it and play with it every motherfucking time. Step right on up. Like they say at the carnival. And come get this truth. You may not be able to handle it though. Cause from what I heard, you send motherfuckers packing Aries. Okay? Right on about they way. With the devil tucked in tow and everything. Your kind is not welcome here. If somebody want to uncover that, then by all means. I'm going to leave this read here, y'all. Hit that like and subscribe button for more messages from me. I'll try and maybe throw out another short if I find some time to myself, maybe a little later. It is Friday, so stay tuned. All right. Hit that like and subscribe button for more messages from me. Mwah. Ciao.